Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a very special LEGO Harry Potter video. Today we're actually going to be looking at combining a bunch of different sets here from the March 1st wave of Harry Potter sets. And there's actually a lot of combinations and different things that I never really put together or thought of, and as I was filming this video that I'm going to be combining all the reviews for, I was like, wait a second, I could do a video on its own just showcasing like all the combinations that I never thought of, like the car being a part of these sets and how well of a wave I think this set is, just because of how well they mesh together to tell a larger story, which I think is very impressive. So anyways, if you want to hop around to different chapters and topics, you can do that, finding them linked down below. The reason this has actually taken so long to do is because I've been waiting to actually get the brand new Polybag, which we're going to look at here first. 30677 Draco in the Forbidden Forest set has 33 pieces and is retailing for $4.99 USD or $5.99 Canadian. And this was picked up from Toys R Us here in Canada, and you can find it wherever polybags are sold in your country. Most likely they'll have this and a bunch of other new ones. And here it is built. I think that it's fine for what it is, for sure. I mean, it's obviously meant to be a connection to the other Forbidden Forest set, which we're going to look at in a second. Obviously, I wish that it came with like the collectible tile that they're doing across all the different sets, but maybe next year they'll do that. But let's look at this a little closer. So yeah, here's the environment build, and it's pretty cute. Just small little section here. You've got a spot for the owl to hide inside there. And then as you continue through here, you've got this little leaf. And you've got a bunch of cool like colored pieces, like the superhero stand pieces in dark blue here. You do get 2 of them. And then you've also got the leaf pieces here in purple, which is great to be getting in such a cheap set. But yeah, it's fine. And here is Draco Malfoy. And this is nothing new here for him. We've been getting this one for quite a while. I mean, he even appears in Hagrid's hut from this wave. The outfit, of course, he's got the Slytherin robes on, which looks great with the back printing there too. And the face, he's had this since the start, I think, since 2018. He's got this angry expression there on the back, and he does have a glow-in-the-dark lantern there as well. You can see it here with the lights off. All right, so let's start with the Forbidden Forest sets first, and this is going to be the key to combining and connecting all these sets, by the way, these hinges, if you noticed before. So what you do is it's very easy. You just grab the polybag and you connect it, snap it into place there. And if you saw the review of the Forbidden Forest, you could really angle this a bunch of different ways, make it a zigzag. And now that you've got this extra spot there, you can really shape this a bunch of different ways. Now, what's cool about this is I like to think that if you get multiple of this little polybag here, and of course you could take your Draco figure and the spider. What's great is if you get multiple of the polybag, you can really expand out your Forbidden Forest set, as well as you're going to get more spiders. Which, speaking of, there's a rumor of a summer set actually coming, which I assume there's going to be some sort of cave and plant build that'll be able to connect to this, or at least I hope so. But there is one more thing I want to show you. I realized that you can actually take the Flying Fort Anglia, and you can, I'm just going to remove this one mushroom. You could have the car actually sort of crash landing in to the forest to scare off the spiders. Now, again, I feel like that's going to be more helpful maybe later in the year with that set that I was just talking about. All right, so I want to see, can you fit Fang when obviously the car comes to rescue them? So detaching the top part here, I can take Ron, put him there, close it on up. And then here, I guess if I have the door open, he can sort of fit like that. You know, look at that. Fits pretty well, I guess. Obviously, Harry won't be able to fit inside, but you could fit Fang like that. I did find another way, and it was putting the legs up from above and the head down like that and closing it on up. So, looks pretty good, I think, from the front there, too, if it focuses on the window screen. But, yeah, he fits, technically. So now we showed this in the other review, but you are actually able to connect and combine Hagrid's hut with the Forbidden Forest very easily. And you can just detach the front bits here. Either side is able to be removed, this little pumpkins patch, and then this log for Draco to stand on. But you can then connect it to the Forbidden Forest here. And you can sort of have it bending different ways, of course. And unfortunately, you can't like combine or connect these together. I think that would have been cool so that you can connect them and have that going out a little bit more. Have the Forbidden Forest in the back there. And I think I said that in the original video. I kind of wish that there were some hinges here in the back just because I think that would look better being able to connect it into the back part since the Forbidden Forest is behind the hut. Especially when you've got this here as well that you want to display in to the side of the building. Honestly, though, here's where things get really crazy. This is probably what surprised me the most when I was, like, filming this video. It hit me. In the back of the boathouse, we have these clips. And these clips are on the exact same level that the other clips and little extensions are on. So if you want, you could snap that together and connect it, which I think is kind of interesting. You're not obviously supposed to do that. Doesn't make sense for the Forbidden Forest to be right behind the boathouse. But you can technically do that, and I know that myself and a lot of other people are hoping that this is going to be able to connect to the Great Hall and just snap into place, lock it in, so you can't really customize it. It's going to be like a position thing. The boathouse connects exactly to the Great Hall perfectly, but we'll have to wait and see how well that does connect later on in the summer. Again, we're waiting for more stuff from the summer, but I think that's awesome that they are having this new system that you can connect things. And of course, what that means is that you're actually able to connect 4 sets from this wave and combine them all together, like snapping them, actually linking them together, throwing the Fort Anglia. I think that this is just such an awesome and unexpected surprise here. So, unfortunately, though, there is one other set here, minifigure scale-wise, the Owlery, that you are not able to connect. It would have been really nice if they just put some hinges here in the back. I know that even with Hagrid's hut, it was a last-minute inclusion, the designer said on the brick set interview. But, like, because it is in sort of off on its own, it would have been nice to be able to connect it to the rest of the other sets by having those hinges in the back so that you could take the Owlery, connect it to the forest, and then that's sort of, again, tying this whole wave a little bit more together. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is combining a bunch of the March 1st, 2024 Harry Potter sets. I just am surprised by how much you could actually do. Like, when I found out I could do the boathouse, and then I was like, wait a second. The flying fort, it saves them in the forest from all the spiders. And we've got spiders across the different sets, which is how, you know, I stole a spider from the Owlery. I took Filch from the Owlery here, too, and had him preparing the boathouse, you know, for everyone's arrival. I took one of the owls and put it up there, too. So there's quite a lot you can really do with this, you know, mingling a bunch of different characters and figures here. I'm really blown away by this wave as a whole, which we are going to be doing a separate video actually looking at combining all of my reviews into one big video and then just looking at the wave as a whole, because obviously there's stuff here that I can't combine, like the incredible Privet Drive set, you know, with a bunch of other things that just isn't in scale with this. So, yeah, stay tuned for that in the Brickheads as well. But anyways, everyone, be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future LEGO Harry Potter set news and reviews. But if you don't want to wait until then, you can find my playlist linked at the end here on the screen now. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you all have a great day. I'll see you all in the next one.